Access your free language gifts right now before they expire. First, the All the Words and Phrases You Must Know About Love PDF ebook. Learn all the words and phrases for romance, love, and dating with this PDF ebook. Yours free, just in time for Valentine's Day. Second, the Love Conversation Cheat Sheet. Do you know how to ask someone out in your target language? With this new cheat sheet, master tons of romantic phrases. Download it for free right now. Third, can you talk about date ideas in your target language? With this quick lesson, you'll be able to say candlelit dinner, go on a long walk, have a picnic, and much more. Fourth, must know Valentine's Day vocabulary. If you can't talk about Valentine's Day, then this quick 1-minute vocabulary lesson is for you. Fifth, the 10 common phrases you'll need for a date. Learn how to say, "Are you free this weekend? Can I see you again?" and much more with this quick phrase lesson. And sixth, free language learning audiobooks. If you visit the link in the description, we'll send you our library of language learning audiobooks. Save them to your device and listen and learn. They're yours to keep forever. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the description below. Download them right now before they expire. Wait! Before we start, do you want a bundle of 30 printable Romanian PDF cheat sheets, teaching you words and phrases for conversations for free? Then click the link in the description and sign up for a free lifetime account to get access.
Hello, and welcome to RomanianPod101.com. Today, I'm going to keep it fun and easy. I'm sure you agree with me when I say that gestures can help us describe somewhat better what we are talking about. And I will start with a simple question for you. What are some gestures that you can think of that you or those around you use on a daily basis? Bună! Eu sunt Larisa. Hi, I'm Larisa. And in this lesson, you will learn about some of the most common Romanian body gestures. Sometimes body gestures help us understand humans better than the words we speak. After all, most experts agree that more than 70% of all communication is non-verbal. If you are keen in making new friends in Romania, don't want to offend anyone, and want to come across in the right way, learning the specifics about Romanian body language can become extremely helpful. Without further ado, let's have a look at some of the most popular gestures Romanian people use on a daily basis. First, some positive gestures. Da. Yes. Nodding the head up and down is used to indicate agreement. Așa, așa, așa. So, so. Gata! Am terminat. Finished. Once we finish an action, Romanians dust their hands up against each other as if saying, "Job done." Yay! The V sign. In Romanian school, when students get asked a question in class, they raise their hand up in the air while holding up two fingers as if saying victory. If I was in class and I knew the answer to a question, I would raise my hand up like this. Tapping the temple with the index finger is a sign of intelligence, while tapping the chin with the index finger is a sign of contemplation. Now, let's have a look at negative gestures. Nu. No. We said that nodding the head up and down is used to indicate agreement. So when we want to indicate disagreement, we shake the head side to side, as you probably do in most of your cultures. Now let's move on to next one. Nu e frumos. It's not nice. Pointing to our cheek or showing the cheek. Romanians use this when they talk about someone else, to indicate that they are rude, inconsiderate, or what they did was shameful. Naughty, obraznic. Have you been naughty lately? then your Romanian parent or guardian will probably scold you by pointing their index finger in your face. To steal something, we show like this. We move our hand in a sweeping motion with our palm faced away from the other person and moving it from the front to our stomach across the hips towards our back pocket. Hoțul fură. The thief is stealing. Aoleu! Oh no! Romanians show despair by yelling Aoleu and putting their hands on their heads. Valea, pleacă de aici. Go away. To tell someone to get away from you, you shoot them with your hand. And for our last category, I have for you a few gestures which might be similar in your culture, such as Mie foame, I'm hungry. Mie somn, I'm sleepy. A bea alcool, to drink alcohol. Shh, liniște, be quiet. Cât este ceasul? What's the time? Cât costă? How much does it cost? Sună-mă, call me. Stai, așteaptă. This is used the same way the police shows someone to stop their car in traffic. You can use it to interrupt someone when they are talking or to show that you have had enough of something. Before we wrap up this video, I have 2 extra gestures that you might encounter while visiting Romania or speaking with Romanians. The first one is blessings or the cross sign. Traditionally, Orthodox Christians cross themselves by using 3 fingers. The thumb, the index finger, and the middle finger, pinched together to touch their forehead, followed by their stomach, the right shoulder, and the left shoulder. This is a silent prayer to bless oneself throughout the day that you may see Romanians perform when a church comes into view or before and after having their meals. At the opposite end of blessings, we have ciuciu, putting the thumb between the index and your middle finger. This can either be used as a sign of contempt or defiance, or it can mean nothing at all, as in telling someone, this is what you get. Ciuciu is what you get, meaning that you don't actually get anything at all. To conclude, Romanians are naturally quite expressive in their tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language, often motioning with their hands to emphasize their point. This sometimes can seem theatrical, so expect many gestures to be used during your communication and consider how much you use your own in comparison. This is what I have for you today. I hope some of these gestures will help you to communicate better and getting your messages across, or even decode or read someone's nonverbal language when speaking in Romanian. It's important to keep in mind that these are generalizations and that different regions and social groups in Romania may have different customs and gestures. I recommend observing the locals and learning from them as you adjust to living in Romania. Now, what are some of the gestures you use most frequently in your culture? Do you have the same gestures Romanians have? Or does a certain gesture we use today have a different meaning in your country? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching the video until the end, and please give us a like, share, and subscribe if you liked our content. Pe data viitoare! La revedere! See you next time! Goodbye!
Now that you're finished with this lesson, don't forget, as a free bonus, you get over 30 conversation cheat sheets, but only if you sign up via the link in the description. You'll learn how to have flowing conversations and how to answer the most common questions. You can also print out these colorful cheat sheets to keep as physical study material. So don't miss out on this free gift. Click the link in the description and sign up for a free lifetime account to get your PDF cheat sheets. Hey everyone, welcome to the Monthly Review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded for free on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is your why will guarantee your language learning success. Did you know that your reason for learning a language can increase your chances of success? And if your reason isn't exactly a motivational one, did you know that you can actually increase your motivation? Stick around. Today, you'll discover 1. Why your why is crucial to your motivation, 2. How to increase your motivation to guarantee success, and much more. But first, if you're looking for new free language resources and downloads, here are this month's new lessons and resources. Be sure to download these now before we take them down in a few days. First, the How to Count to 1 Billion PDF ebook. Maybe you can count to 10 in your target language, but with this PDF ebook, you go all the way up to 1 billion. Download it for free right now. Second, our free must-know travel phrases PDF conversation cheat sheet. If you're a beginner and want to learn the language in 2024, these are some of the first phrases you should learn. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Now to today's topic. Your why will guarantee your 2024 language learning success. Part 1. Why your why is crucial to your motivation. What's your reason for learning the language? In other words, what is your why? The reason we ask about your reason is because your reason is directly related to your motivation. Anyway, the point is, the greater your motivation, the better your results, and the more likely you'll succeed with the language. For example, people learn a language because of a loved one, because they're interested in the culture or want to visit the country, because they're planning to live there. And the reason, your why, does play a role in just how motivated you'll be to learn the language. If you're going to live in that country, you'll need it to survive and handle everyday life, which means your motivation will be high, like a 10 out of 10 on the motivational scale, if there was one. If your family member is a native speaker, that's another strong reason to learn, maybe a 7 or 8 out of 10. But what if you just like the TV shows or music and want to understand them? Or what if you just like how the language sounds? Compared to reasons like, I need it to survive, your motivation may not be as high. So you can see just how your why is directly related to your motivation. Now, you may be watching this and thinking, hey, my reason isn't anything serious. Am I doomed? Of course not. A strong why can increase your motivation, but it does not guarantee language success. So stay calm. People with not so serious reasons can and do succeed. And we know this because we see with the not so serious learners using our system who go on to learn the language. They can and do indeed succeed. Of course, it's better if you have more motivation and a more motivational reason on your side. But the good news is there are ways to boost your motivation if your initial reason is not as serious as, I need the language to survive. And this is where we get into the second point. Part 2. How to increase your motivation to guarantee success. So what if you don't have a highly motivational reason to learn? Well, there is good news. If you stick with the language long enough, you'll discover that the reason why you started is not the reason why you continue. That point is worth repeating. The reason why you started will not be the reason why you continue. Reasons always change and evolve over time, and almost every learner experiences this when they stick with the language long enough. For example, if you started learning a language with a vocabulary app because you were slightly interested, one day you'll get the idea to study in that country or visit for a vacation. Maybe you'll become friends with native speakers. Maybe you'll sign up for a proficiency test. And your reason for continuing to learn is completely different from the reason why you started. But that depends on whether you stick with the language long enough. Now, what if your reason is a 2 out of 10 on the motivational scale, but you don't want to wait that long? Well, there are ways to take your low score and crank it up higher on the motivational scale, giving you a better chance of reaching your language learning goal. How? By making extra connections with the language right now instead of waiting for someday. What kind of connections? You'll find out now. Number 1, invest in a program. If you're using our program, you already made a connection. You invested, not just your time, but also your hard-earned money. And believe it or not, one way you can predict where a person will be in life is what they spend their time and money on right now. If a person spends time and money on fitness, there's a strong chance they'll become fit. If it's language, they'll become better at the language. If it's potato chips, well, you fill in the blanks. You need to spend time to get better, but money is kind of like energy. It allows you to do more and multiplies your results. Number 2, get a tutor or a teacher. Not only is that an extra connection to the language, it's also a relationship, which makes it more likely that you'll stick with the language. Number 3, start watching TV shows or movies in your target language. Look for music in that language that you enjoy. Number 4, visit a restaurant with dishes from the target country of that language. If you're learning Japanese, a Japanese restaurant. If French, a French restaurant. You may even get to practice a bit. Number 5, plan a trip to the country or enroll in a language proficiency test. Once you have a set date, you'll be more motivated to improve. These are just a few examples, but the point is, the more connections you make to the language, whether friends, music, TV, programs, and so on, the more the language becomes part of your life, and the stronger your motivation will be to actually master it. Thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about new topics and talking points, the easiest way to increase your speaking time. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye. You want to understand real-life conversations in your target language, right? Well, what if you could immerse yourself in conversations, listen to them as much as you want, like with music, and start understanding and speaking more of your target language? Well, you can do all of this with the dialogue track. So stick around. Today, you'll discover how the dialogue track 1. Immerses you in the language, 2. Helps you memorize conversations easily, and 3. Gets you speaking more. But first, if you don't yet have access to our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. So let's jump in. I'll guide you through our learning system so you get to see exactly what's inside and our members-only study tools. Okay, so let's take a look at what exactly the dialogue track is. So you can find a dialogue track in every single one of our lessons. So you'll find this main audio play button on every lesson page. And if you go down, you'll see this dialogue section that has a play button next to it. So this will play just the dialogue from the lesson. So you don't have to listen to the entire lesson again. If you want to just listen to the dialogue section, you can use this tool to do that. So just press play here and you'll listen to the dialogue. Each one's about 10 to 40 seconds.
Hey, Vicky.
Hi, Mike. How's it going?
Great. How about you? How are you doing?
Not so good.
Oh no, what's wrong?
Oh, classes start tomorrow.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So something that you can do with these dialogue tracks is download these, and you can also create a playlist with just the dialogue tracks. So if you really want to focus on just hearing your target language conversations, you can download multiple dialogue tracks from multiple lessons, create a playlist with that, and then listen to that. You can listen to one on repeat if you want to, like you would like a favorite song, for example. So this is really intended to help you focus just on those native conversation sections so that you can listen to the pronunciation, listen to intonation, and get used to the sounds of the language a little bit more easily, thus helping you to remember things and helping things stick in your brain a little bit faster. If you want to immerse yourself in the language and understand everyday conversations, then learn with our lessons and make sure to check out the dialogue track. The dialogue track gives you just the conversation of that lesson, no translations. So you can listen as much as you want and master the language. So, if you want to learn the language and get access to these learning tools and our learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.